Swagatam. I'm Ashika Patel, and welcome from New York City in the United States of America. From the Statue of Liberty in the East Coast to the Pacific Shores in the West Coast, America is a land of freedom, a land of opportunities, a land of innovation. Born from a vision of independence and the pursuit of happiness, America is a place where diverse cultures, ideas, and beliefs come together to create something beautiful and unique. Woven into each strand of the American fabric are stories of countless immigrants, including those from India. Over the past 2 centuries, immigrants from India arrived with hopes and dreams in their heart, bringing a treasure of culture, traditions, spiritual insights, and a sense of community. As Indians became Indian Americans, Hindu Swamis journeyed to these shores, sharing profound teachings of Hinduism with the West. Swami Vivekananda, Paramhansa Yoganand, Srila Prabhupada, Swami Chinmayanand, and many other sadhus enriched the cultural and spiritual landscape of America.
To anchor faith and traditions, Hindus began constructing mandirs, sacred spaces that not only served as places of worship, but also as centers for preserving Hindu values and teachings. In 1974, Pramukh Swami Maharaj inaugurated the first BAPS Swaminarayan Mandir right here in Flushing, New York, a historic moment for the Hindu diaspora in North America. The seeds planted by Pramukh Swami Maharaj here in New York eventually sprouted in cities throughout North America. They grew into beautiful traditional stone mandirs in Chicago, Illinois, in Houston, Texas, in Atlanta, Georgia, Toronto, Canada, and Los Angeles, California. Eventually, over 100 BAPS Hindu mandirs in North America. These mandirs became spiritual centers for thousands of Indian Americans. But the teachings of Hinduism and the benefit of satsang resonated with the people of all backgrounds, including me, Nick, of Italian descent. I too have benefited from the BAPS Swaminarayan satsang here in New York. India has a rich history of thousands of years of inspiring messages, thousands of years of inspiring people, thousands of years of inspiring culture. Those messages, that wisdom, and that culture has something for everyone. And it is the universality of these ideas that after building 5 traditional stone mandirs, that Pramukh Swami Maharaj expressed his wish to build a grand cultural campus in America. Something that captures and distills those of thousands of years of inspiration and built so that it can last for 1,000 more years. That wish was the humble beginning of BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in North America.
जी, ये एक अत्यंत विनम्र शुरुआत थी BAPS स्वामीनारायण अक्षरधाम की। जैसे आपने कहा वैसे पिछले कई दशकों से अमेरिका लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज, लैंड ऑफ फ्रीडम और लैंड ऑफ मल्टीकल्चर्स रहा है। अमेरिका की धार्मिक स्वतंत्रता की भावना के कारण पिछले 150 वर्षों में स्वामी विवेकानंद जी से लेकर आज तक अनेक हिंदू महान पुरुष यहाँ पधारे हैं और हिंदू धर्म की परंपरा को उन्होंने इस धरती पर आगे बढ़ाया है। जिन्होंने दिल्ली में अक्षरधाम के निर्माण से लेकर विश्व के अनेक देशों में 1200 से अधिक हिंदू मंदिरों का निर्माण किया है, ऐसे महान संत परम पूज्य प्रमुख स्वामी जी महाराज ने संकल्प किया था अमेरिका की धरती पर अक्षरधाम निर्माण का। किंतु इस संकल्प के लिए उन्हें एक योग्य स्थल चाहिए था और इस खोज का अंत हुआ न्यू जर्सी राज्य के रॉबिन्सविल टाउनशिप में। यहाँ स्थानीय लोगों से, स्थानीय अधिकारियों से और स्थानीय टाउनशिप काउंसिल से काफी अच्छा सहयोग मिला और उसी सहयोग के कारण एक अद्भुत महामंदिर के निर्माण का प्रारंभ हुआ। जी हाँ, विश्व के प्रसिद्ध अमेरिकी महानगर न्यूयॉर्क से केवल 60 मील की दूरी पर बसा हुआ यह सुंदर नगर न्यूयॉर्क, न्यू जर्सी और पेंसिल्वेनिया राज्यों के मध्य में मौजूद है।
From there began the story of incredible planning, execution, coordination, and most uniquely, devotion and volunteerism. over 1.9 million cubic feet of stone were extracted from quarries around the world. Thousands of containers of stone were shipped to Rajasthan, India, where skilled artisans used the ancient Indian traditional art form of carving to transform lifeless blocks of stone into works of art.
जी हाँ, दुनिया के कोने कोने से खदानों से पत्थर निकालकर उसे भारत में पहुंचाना वो एक बहुत कठिन काम था। भारत में हमारे हजारों पारंपरिक शिल्पियों के हाथों से उन पत्थरों पर नक्काशी का गढ़न होना, उसकी नक्काशी करना, वह भी कोई साधारण बात नहीं थी। ये सिर्फ एक दो पत्थरों की बात नहीं है, ये तो हजारों पत्थरों की बात है। पत्थरों को काटना, उसकी नक्काशी करना, फिर से पैकिंग करना, उसको बड़े बड़े जहाजों में भारत से अमेरिका पहुंचाना, इसमें कितना संयोजन, धैर्य और निश्चिततापूर्ण आयोजन चाहिए। एक और भारत में पत्थर की गढ़ाई का कार्य प्रारंभ हुआ, तो दूसरी ओर 2011 में प्रमुख स्वामी जी महाराज के आशीर्वाद से रॉबिन्सविल की धरती पर न्यू जर्सी में इस प्रोजेक्ट का प्रारंभ हुआ और उसी क्षण से एक असंभवित, अकल्पनीय, अपूर्व ऐसा एक विराट अध्याय प्रारंभ हुआ। स्वयं सेवकों के समर्पण का, उनकी भक्ति का, जो आने वाली सदियों तक लोगों को निस्वार्थ सेवा की प्रेरणा देता रहेगा। 2014 में परम पूज्य प्रमुख स्वामी जी महाराज, जिन्होंने यह संकल्प किया था, वे यहाँ अक्षरधाम की इस धरती पर पधारे। उस वक्त 93 वर्ष की आयु में अपने स्वास्थ्य की प्रतिकूलता होते हुए भी वे पधारे और इस भव्य मेगा प्रोजेक्ट में उन्होंने चेतना का संचार किया।
Slowly, the campus and mandir began taking shape. As stone pieces began arriving from India, volunteers, including doctors, lawyers, teachers, consultants, and professionals, began learning from skilled artisans the intricate art of assembling the stone like a giant jigsaw puzzle. They learned to use tools and machinery, understand the architectural plans, and even apply ancient techniques of stone assembly.
Their success highlights the human capacity to grow and excel when driven by a higher purpose. From morning to dusk, the site resonated with resolve, a sense of not just teamwork, but family. There were moments of hardship, there were moments of laughter, but all were moments of joy and happiness.
आपने ये बहुत सुंदरता से समझाया कि कितना बड़ा कार्य था, लेकिन सबने एक परिवार जैसे मिल करके इसे संपन्न किया। बहुत कुछ इसमें कष्ट आए होंगे, चुनौतियां आई होंगी, लेकिन सबने जिस तरह से आनंद, उत्साह, भक्ति भाव से किया, ये सच में समझ के परे है। 2023 में आज हम यहाँ तक पहुँचे हैं, या फिर एक अनूठा अजूबा खड़ा करने की ये गाथा नहीं है, किंतु ये तो एक अद्भुत कविता है। ये कोई अद्भुत संगीत है जिसमें 12,500 स्वयंसेवकों की एकता की, समर्पण की और निस्वार्थ सेवा की गाथाएं सुनाई देती है। लेकिन ऐसा क्यों? क्योंकि ये तो भगवान का साक्षात धाम है। अक्षरधाम भगवान का धाम है।
Akshardham is where God resides. It is a timeless place that offers peace and inspiration to all, regardless of one's beliefs and background. Here in Robbinsville, the Akshardham campus welcomes everyone to experience Hindu culture and architecture centered in spirituality. Akshardham is where people can connect with the universal values of Hinduism and learn about the history of Hindu tradition. It is not just a place of worship, it is also a place of learning and understanding.
जी हाँ, अक्षरधाम के प्रेरणा मूर्ति परम पूज्य प्रमुख स्वामी जी महाराज का भी यही संकल्प था कि अक्षरधाम एक ऐसा स्थल होना चाहिए जहाँ हर कोई आ सके। प्रत्येक व्यक्ति यहाँ सनातन हिंदू धर्म के उत्तम एवं वैश्विक मूल्यों से प्रेरणा प्राप्त कर सके। ये अक्षरधाम सभी के लिए है। कोई एक संप्रदाय या समूह के लिए ही नहीं है, और हृदय की ऐसी ही विशाल भावना से बना ये अक्षरधाम स्वयं सेवकों की सेवा सहयोग से आज पृथ्वी के पश्चिम गोलार्ध का आधुनिक समय में बना हुआ सबसे बड़ा मंदिर है, जो सबके लिए अपना द्वार खुला रखता है। और इसी तरह से भव्य दिव्य विशाल अक्षरधाम का निर्माण संपन्न हुआ, और इस अक्षरधाम के उद्घाटन के लिए अक्षरधाम महोत्सव को मनाने का प्रारंभ भी हो गया, जहां इसके प्रेरणा मूर्ति परम पूज्य प्रकट ब्रह्म स्वरूप महंत स्वामी जी महाराज की उपस्थिति का भी दिव्य लाभ प्राप्त हुआ।
The facts and dimensions of the architecture explain why the Akshardham campus is unique in the American landscape. Every detail from planning to engineering and renderings to construction is a blend of ancient architectural wisdom and contemporary innovation. Akshardham is more than a physical structure. It is a representation of the heavenly abode of God, free from all sorrows. It is where devotees rest on the journey towards liberation, where the mind becomes still enough to refocus and then continue on the path of spirituality. With more than 10,000 carved images of ancient, inspiring figures emerging from every stone, each detail tells a story of Hinduism's cultural heritage and highlights its core idea of unity in diversity. The arrival of His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj in Robbinsville on July 8, 2023, marked the opening of a summer-long community-wide event called the Festival of Inspirations. The final pieces of Akshardham's construction were nearing the end, and Mahant Swami's arrival sparked a new level of energy and enthusiasm among the volunteers.
For the past 2.5 months, Swamis, devotees, supporters, and well-wishers have activated the Akshardham campus with everything from interesting cultural programs to sacred rituals. The talent stage was among one of my favorite parts of the summer. Children and young adults shared devotional hymns, poetry, dances, and much more as performances.
अमेरिका में इस अक्षरधाम महोत्सव के अंतर्गत फेस्टिवल ऑफ इंस्पिरेशन यानी प्रेरणाओं का महोत्सव मनाया गया। वो 72 दिनों का एक विशाल कार्यक्रम रहा, जिसमें कभी सुबह शाम कभी पूरे दिन तक विविध कार्यक्रम चलते रहे। इस महोत्सव का एक मुख्य आकर्षण था विश्व शांति महायज्ञ। ये महायज्ञ अमेरिका की भूमि पे सबसे बड़ा यज्ञ रहा है, और इसमें 29,000 से भी अधिक भक्तों ने अपनी भक्तिपूर्ण आहुति समर्पण की है। यह यज्ञ भक्ति, श्रद्धा और समर्पण का यज्ञ रहा है, और इसीलिए सभी को यहाँ शांति और आनंद की अनुभूति हो रही है। एक वैश्विक कीर्तिमान स्थापित करते हुए यहाँ कुल मिलाकर 101 महायज्ञ संपन्न हुए। इतना ही नहीं, यहाँ अमेरिका की धरती पर छोटे छोटे बच्चों के लिए भी एक विशिष्ट यज्ञ का आयोजन किया गया था, जिससे बालक बालिकाएं भी श्लोक, प्रार्थना और विविध यज्ञ विधियों के अनुभव द्वारा भारतीय सनातन यज्ञिक संस्कृति का गौरवपूर्ण अनुसरण कर सके।
Each element of the Festival of Inspirations was designed to highlight Hindu spirituality as both interactive and alive, as something that we may reflect on individually, but we live together with one another as a community.
I particularly enjoyed the cultural program that celebrated our civil service and military men and women from all walks of life who sacrifice a part of themselves for the greater good of our country. It was truly inspiring to hear their stories of dedication and commitment. Those words, dedication and commitment, they mean something truly special here at Akshardham. As we've heard, 12,500 people from around the United States dedicated their full-time service to the construction and completion of Akshardham. The look in their eyes the moment the kalash was fit atop the mandir, that will be a memory that stays with me for a lifetime.
रक्षाबंधन के पवित्र पर्व पर मांगलिक मुहूर्त में परम पूज्य महंत स्वामी जी महाराज के कर कमलों द्वारा अक्षरधाम के भव्य कलश की भी पूजा हुई और साथ साथ अक्षरधाम महामंदिर के गर्भगृहों में मूर्तियों का स्थापन भी हो गया। उसके पहले वर्ष 2012 में इसके संकल्पकर्ता परम पूज्य प्रमुख स्वामी जी महाराज ने इसी अक्षरधाम के मध्य गर्भगृह के लिए मूर्तियों के प्राण स्थापित किए हुए थे। उन्हीं प्राणों को आज सुबह परम पूज्य महंत स्वामी जी महाराज ने अक्षरधाम के मध्य खंड में विराजमान भगवान श्री स्वामी नारायण एवं अक्षर ब्रह्म गुणातीतानंद स्वामी की मूर्तियों में पुनः स्थापित किए, पुनः प्रतिष्ठा किए और उनके साथ साथ भगवान श्री शिव पार्वती जी, भगवान श्री राधा कृष्ण जी, भगवान श्री सीताराम जी, भगवान श्री तिरुपति पद्मावती जी आदि भगवान के महान स्वरूपों का भी प्राण प्रतिष्ठा महोत्सव संपन्न हुआ और अक्षरधाम के गर्भगृह में विराजमान इन दिव्य स्वरूपों के दर्शन करते हुए आज सभी का मन, चित्त और हृदय आनंद से पुलकित हो उठता है। तो चले अमेरिका की उस धरती पर जहां न्यू जर्सी राज्य के रॉबिन्सविल नगर में हजारों की तादाद में देश विदेश के भक्त इकट्ठे हुए हैं और अक्षरधाम महोत्सव के इस भव्य अवसर पर, अक्षरधाम के उद्घाटन के इस अवसर पर सब एक दिव्य भव्य कार्यक्रम में महंत स्वामी महाराज के सानिध्य में सम्मिलित हुए हैं।
This Akshardham is not only a sanctuary of spirituality and cultural heritage, but its art and architecture echo the values of unity, devotion, love, harmony, and service. We are truly honored today to be joined by several distinguished guests, and we would like to thank them for making time and participating in our celebration today, but also for their tremendous public and community service. It is my distinct honor to welcome Congressman Steny Hoyer, who represents Maryland's 5th Congressional District. I'd like to request Pujya Anand Swarup Swami to welcome him with a garland of flowers and a festival memento. In addition to serving as the House Majority Leader over multiple terms, Congressman Hoyer is dedicated to economic development, job creation, and the protection of natural resources. Thank you, Congressman Hoyer, for taking time and being part of our festivities. It is our distinct honor to now welcome Congressman Andy Kim, who represents New Jersey's 3rd Congressional District. I'd like to request Pujya Anand Swarup Swami to welcome him with a garland of flowers and a festival memento. With the background in U.S. aid, the Pentagon, the State Department, and the White House National Security Council, Congressman Kim is known to prioritize economic and national security initiatives, along with supporting our great veterans. Thank you again, Congressman Kim, for taking part of our festivities. It is now my pleasure to have with us tonight Governor John Carney of Delaware. I'd like to request Pujya Anand Swarup Swami to welcome him with the garland of flowers and a memento. As a former member of the U.S. House of Representatives, Governor Carney has a proven track record of addressing pressing issues like job creation, healthcare, and education. Thank you again, Governor Carney, for joining our inaugural celebration today. It is now with great enthusiasm that we welcome Sri Randhir Jaiswal, the Consul General of India in New York. I'd like to request Pujya Anand Swarup Swami to honor him with the garland of flowers and a festival memento. Joining the Foreign Service in 1998, the General has been a diplomat for over 20 years, and he has also served as India's Ministry of External Affairs. Thank you again, Consul General, for taking time and partaking in our celebration today. The Akshardham Mahamandir is a testament to Hindu-American community spirit of service and devotion to God. It is also a shining example of America's religious diversity. We are fortunate here in Mercer County to have public servants who have embraced our community. Several such local leaders who are great friends of the BAPS community have joined us today, including County Commissioner John Cimino and State Senator Linda Greenstein. Commissioner Cimino has served as a county commissioner since 2009, and State Senator Linda Greenstein has served in the state legislature body since 2000. She's an outstanding legislator with a record of achievement and is a longtime friend of the BAPS community. We are also joined by a leader here from Mercer County, Congressman Andy Kim, who's representing New Jersey's 3rd Congressional District. On behalf of the public servants here from Mercer County, we'd like to request Congressman Kim to share a few words with the Greater Assembly.
Jai Swaminarayan. Good evening. My name is Andy Kim, and I am the congressman of this area. I have the great honor of representing this part of New Jersey that is hosting this extraordinary mandir. It is amazing to be able to be with all of you, and I'm grateful for my colleague Steny Hoyer, for the governor, and for others to join us in this inauguration, this extraordinary celebration. It also is an extraordinary opportunity to say happy birthday to His Holiness, and to be able to do I have to tell you, I grew up here in this area since I was a little boy. And to think of this humble land here in New Jersey to be able to be the site for such an extraordinary place. The 2nd largest mandir, Hindu mandir in the entire world. To be able to be right here. And I have the opportunity to speak with many of you, many who have volunteered to be able to help pull this all together. And one thing that I take away that was so powerful is that it wasn't just about how ornate or how extraordinarily beautiful this mandir is. It's the craft of that instilled in those that worked here, the values, and the discipline, to be able to make sure that we understand that we're part of something bigger than all of us. And those values are what we raise up today. It's not just about the building, not just about the mandir, not just about how beautiful it is, but about how beautiful you all are and how beautiful this community is in coming together. So I am humbled to be a part of this. I'm grateful for this opportunity, and I wish you all well, and I look forward to be able to continue to serve this community to the best of our ability. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Kim, for those kind words. I'd now like to request Steny Hoyer, who represents Maryland's 5th Congressional District, to come to the podium and share a few remarks with the greater audience.
It is good to be back in Robbinsville one more time. I was here in 2014 and had the honor of visiting with all of you, and to see this magnificent edifice of faith and commitment being built. I want to thank my dear, dear friend and my neighbor, Dr. Vinod Shah, and his brother, Dr. Nayan Shah, for asking me to this place as a favor to me to see this magnificent object of faith. Your Holiness, Mahant Swami Maharaj, I am pleased to be here with you, honored that you would have me included in this event. To my dear friend, the Governor of Delaware, John Carney, I am pleased to be with you, John. And to Andy Kim, who has the honor of representing you in the Congress of the United States. And I want you to know he represents you extraordinarily well. And he, like you, represents the values for which you stand. This mandir is magnificent. We marvel at its immense size as the largest mandir in the world outside of India. We stand in awe of its 68,000 cubic feet of marble, quarried in Italy, carved by hand by artisans in India, and brought thousands of miles to this shore. Just as many of you and your parents and grandparents and relatives before that came to this country to seek opportunity and to live out the values for which you stand. We admire the craftsmanship behind its hundreds, I would say thousands, perhaps millions of carved elephants, peacocks, and other sculptures. But what I find most extraordinary about this mandir is the community that built it. I am a Christian. I am a Christian. And my Bible says, and I quote, "Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain who build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh in vain." What did that mean? It meant that the life of this edifice, the life of what we have constructed, is relevant in the terms of the service and passion and love and community that you give it. It was those thousands of volunteers who spent millions of man-hours to erect the temple. They did so in the name of faith and service. They took time off work and school to participate. Volunteers traveled here from across the country and indeed across the world. They did it because they believe in the values this structure represents. Equality, liberation, truth, harmony, and yes, most importantly, service to others. The principles enshrined here are not just Hindu values, but basic human values. Indeed, in an 1813 letter to his friend, President Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, another president of the United States, described the doctrines of Hinduism as, and I quote again, sublime, if there ever were any sublime. Those shared values are why Mahatma Gandhi found inspiration in the American Revolution as he sought to free his nation from the same force of colonialism. In turn, that led Dr. Martin Luther King to emulate Gandhi's commitment to nonviolence in the struggle for civil and human rights. Today, these shared values must continue to guide America and India as the world's two largest and most diverse democracies. This mandir is not merely an architectural marvel, though that it is. It is a symbol of the bond between America and India and our shared commitment to our values and our faith. It is a testament to how the Indian-American community has so enriched our culture and become a crucial, critical part of our American family. This mandir is a place of worship, but also a place of service and togetherness. It will remind us to practice that central teaching of Hinduism and the BAPS movement. In the joy of others lies our own. Indeed, this day we celebrate in the joy of others. That shared ideal is bigger than any mandir. It reaches a moral height greater than even the tallest shikar. We pray together that it will endure longer than any stone, any metal, or any marble. For that creed spreads with every act of service, every good deed, and every simple act of kindness. Gandhi once said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." I have faith that many will find themselves in this hallowed mandir in service to others. May your faith and commitment bless this temple. President John F. Kennedy exhorted Americans, "Let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking his blessing and his help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own." Those who exercise the values of our faiths here in this temple do God's work. As the Swami said, we are all one. God bless. Godspeed.
Thank you, Congressman Hoyer, for sharing those sentiments and sharing how Akshardham is a symbol of faith, harmony, and service. We'd now like to request Sri Randhir Jaiswal, the Consul General of India in New York, to come to the podium and address the Assembly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste to all of you. Pujya Mahant Swami Maharaj, most respected and distinguished Swami Ji's on stage, Honorable Governor of Delaware, Honorable Congressmen, and our distinguished friends. Today is a very special day. I feel blessed, I feel honored to be part of this beautiful celebration. I have, in the last 3 years, visited this temple on several occasions. I've seen it grow organically, and therefore I'm connected to this temple of worship and devotion in a very intimate manner, and that makes me have a special engagement, special relationship with the BAPS family and with this beautiful temple. As I was going around the temple this evening, 4 things struck me. I had a lady who was accompanying me and giving me the explanation of things around. One, she explained me the importance of having water bodies in the temple. Water body here signifies unity because you have water present everywhere in all 5 continents of the world. How beautiful that can be as an expression. Then going around, we talked about Indian civilization, how it is represented here, musical instruments, dance forms, Vedas, Upanishads. So you see the beauty of India and India's cultural wealth represented here. And from there on, she talked about the quotes of Jalaluddin Rumi, the quotes of Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, etched in the walls of Akshardham temple. That makes this place a true embodiment of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, that is, world is one family. And then further on, we were talking about the architecture of the place, and there I got to learn that for every tree that has been cut, Akshardham has planted 300 or will be planting 300 of them. That is how steadfast this beautiful temple and the BSPA family is to environmental protection. So all these four things that I could observe put together makes this place that much more meaningful, and the devotion and the worship that much more impactful. I now have the honor to read the message of the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, sent for this occasion, for this auspicious day and special occasion. I am now going to read the message. I am pleased to learn about the opening celebrations of the Akshardham Mahamandir in Robbinsville, New Jersey. It is an occasion of profound spiritual significance for the vast legion of devotees worldwide. India's enduring and illustrious spiritual heritage holds timeless and universal relevance. Spirituality constitutes an integral element of our socio-cultural heritage and principles. Our philosophy and traditions emphasize that the ultimate goal of an individual's life revolves around seva or selfless service. Temples have been the hub of service and socio-cultural activities for centuries. They are not only centers of devotion, but also serve as platforms for giving expression to art, architectural excellence, literature, and knowledge. Such profound cultural principles have been guiding humanity for generations. Bhagwan Swaminarayan presented eternal ideals of our culture and wove it into powerful lessons that could be accessed by every section of society. He emphasized the importance of purity of thought and conduct through spirituality and social reform. Pujya Pramukh Swamiji Maharaj gave a new direction and a higher dimension to the Swaminarayan movement. Pujya Pramukh Swamiji always encouraged people to prioritize the well-being of others through service and contribute to the betterment of society through public welfare. I consider myself blessed to have met such a towering spiritual personality as him on several occasions and receive his unbounded affection. The inaugural celebrations of Akshardham Mahamandir showcases Indian architectural excellence and our glorious ancient culture and ethos. It will also help in establishing a connect between the members of the diaspora, particularly the youth, to connect with and take pride in Ma Bharati. India and the United States share an abiding relationship. Both nations have nurtured and broadened these ties into a robust, multifaceted relationship, fostering extensive interaction among their people. May the inauguration enhance the auspiciousness and significance of this endeavor. Best wishes to everyone at BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha and all those involved in this initiative. Jai Swaminarayan, Narendra Modi. Thank you.
Thank you, Consul General, for sharing that with us and for your kind words. As mentioned earlier, we are truly honored to have Governor John Carney of Delaware in our assembly today. Governor Carney has lovingly attended several assemblies at the BAPS Mandir in Delaware and has also received the blessings of Sadguru Pujya Ishwar Charan Swami and Sadguru Pujya Ghansham Charan Swami on several occasions. I'd now like to request Governor Carney to come to the podium and address the assembly.
Jai Swaminarayan. Good evening. Before I served as Delaware's governor for the last 6 years, I was a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, and I served under a majority leader at the time, and my good friend, Congressman Steny Hoarder. I missed Congressman Kim, but one of the things that you learn as a member of Congress, since there are 435 of us and not a lot of time to speak, is that if someone says something that you can't improve upon, that there's no sense in saying it again. Just say that you would like to associate yourself with the remarks of the gentleman from Southern Maryland and the gentleman from Central New Jersey with respect to their address to this amazing group of folks today. It is an incredible privilege for me to come across the river tonight for this amazing celebration and dedication. I'm here in part, large part, by the invitation of the Swamis, but also the invitation of my good friend Polas Gupta. I don't know if there are many of you here in this building tonight that are from Delaware, but I know we have a very close connection to families here in central and southern New Jersey. And it's a great privilege for me to serve as their governor and to serve with and alongside Governor Murphy as we attempt to cultivate the Indian American communities in our state. One of the things that we've done in Delaware is to create a sister state relationship with Gujarat. And it was, I thought there might be some folks here with relations in Gujarat. And so just a few months ago, I traveled to India on a delegation, and we saw a magnificent temple in Delhi. We traveled to Ahmedabad in Gujarat and south to Mumbai and had just an incredible visit. And I was impressed with the kindness of the people there, that reflected a kindness that I see in the Delawareans of Indian descent across the river. And what I'm experiencing tonight with the dedication of this incredible temple, I was struck by one of the things that the Swami said, that the temple is a bridge from the past to the future, a bridge from India to America, a bridge from one community to the next, and an incredible place for faith and devotion. Thank you for inviting me to be with you all tonight. I look forward to a tour of a fabulous temple just across the way.
Thank you very much, Honorable Governor. You shared your sentiments with us. આજના દિવસે હવે આપણે જેની પ્રતીક્ષા કરી રહ્યા છીએ એ ગુરુહરિ મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજના આશીર્વાદની હવે યાચના કરીએ. પરમ પૂજ્ય મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજ એક એવા દિવ્ય અલૌકિક સંત વિભૂતિ છે જે ખૂબ ઓછું બોલે છે પણ લાખો લોકોને ક્રિયાન્વિત કરે છે, લાખો લોકોને પ્રેરણા આપે છે. આ અક્ષરધામ આજે એક દિવ્ય સર્જનના રૂપમાં આપણી નજર સમક્ષ દેખાય છે. એના પ્રેરણામૂર્તિ, પ્રેરણાબળ સમાન ગુરુહરિ મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજ છે, જેમનો આભાર, જેમનો ઉપકાર, જેમની કૃતજ્ઞતા આપણે ક્યારેય શબ્દોમાં વ્યક્ત નહીં કરી શકીએ. એવા આપણા સૌના પ્રાણ પ્યારા ગુરુહરિ પરમ પૂજ્ય મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજના ચરણોમાં પ્રાર્થના કે આપણને સૌને આજના તેઓના 90મા પ્રાકટ્ય દિને આશીર્વચનોથી કૃતાર્થ કરે, અક્ષરધામના લોકાર્પણ દિને આપણને સૌને આશીર્વચનોથી ધન્ય કરે. પરમ પૂજ્ય પ્રગટ ગુરુહરિ મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજ.
શ્રી સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાનની જય. અક્ષર પુરુષોત્તમ મહારાજની જય. ગુણાતીતાન સ્વામી મહારાજની જય. ભગવતજી મહારાજની જય. શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજની જય. યોગીજી મહારાજની જય. પ્રભુ સ્વામી મહારાજની જય. સનાતન વૈદિક પરંપરામાં રામ કૃષ્ણ જેવા અનેક અવતારો, ઋષિમુનિઓ મહાન સંતો તથા અનેક મહાપુરુષો આ પૃથ્વી પર અવતર્યા છે. તેમના અવતાર ધરવાનું એ જ પ્રયોજન છે કે સૌનું કલ્યાણ કરવું અને પોતાના પ્રેમી ભક્તોના મનોરથો પૂર્ણ કરવા. ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણ પણ પોતાના ધામ, મુક્તો અને ઐશ્વર્ય સાથે સૌનું કલ્યાણ કરવા માટે પધાર્યા. તેમણે વૈદિક પરંપરાનો ઉત્કર્ષ કરવા ખૂબ જ પુરુષાર્થ કર્યો. ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણ અને તેમના પરમહંસોએ ગામડે ગામડે ફરીને અનેક લોકોને સદાચારયુક્ત જીવન જીવતા કર્યા. લોકોને આધ્યાત્મિક મૂલ્યો શીખ્યા અને દિવ્ય ઉપાસનાનો સિદ્ધાંત આપ્યો. આ સિદ્ધાંતનું વહન ગુણાતીતાન સ્વામી, ભગતજી મહારાજ, શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજ, યોગીજી મહારાજ અને પ્રમુખ સાંઈ મહારાજે કર્યું. એમણે સનાતન ધર્મનો, વૈશ્વિક મૂલ્યોનો અને સ્વામિનારાયણ સંપ્રદાયનો આખા વિશ્વમાં ઉદ્ઘોષ કર્યો. પ્રમુખ સાંઈ મહારાજે 1974માં અમેરિકા પધારી પહેલું મંદિર સ્થાપ્યું. ત્યારથી આજ સુધી અનેકની સેવાની પ્રેરણા આપીને મંદિરોનું નિર્માણ કર્યું. આ મંદિરો દ્વારા લાખો બાળકો અને યુવાનોમાં સંસ્કારોનું સિંચન કર્યું. પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજનો એ સંકલ્પ હતો કે અહીં એક અક્ષરધામનું નિર્માણ કરવું છે, જ્યાં નાત જાત ધર્મના ભેદભાવો વિના સૌ આવી શકે. અહીં આવીને પોતાના પરિવારનું, સમાજનું અને આત્માનું ભલું કરી શકે તેવી પ્રેરણા મેળવે. આ સંકલ્પ હજારો સ્વયંસેવકોના પુરુષાર્થથી આજે પૂર્ણ થયો છે. હજારો સ્વયંસેવકોએ જે યોગદાન આપ્યું છે તેને બિરદાવવા ગમે એટલા વિશેષણો વાપરીએ તે પણ ઓછા છે. આ સંકલ્પ હજારો સ્વયંસેવકોના પુરુષાર્થથી આજે પૂર્ણ થયો છે. હજારો સ્વયંસેવકોએ જે યોગદાન આપ્યું છે તેને બિરદાવવા ગમે તેટલા વિશેષણો વાપરીએ તે પણ ઓછા છે. આજે અક્ષરધામના લોકાર્પણ દ્વારા પ્રમુખ સાંઈ મહારાજનો સંકલ્પ પૂરો થયો છે. ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણ, ગુણાતીતાન સ્વામી, ભગતજી મહારાજ, શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજ, યોગીજી મહારાજ અને પ્રમુખ સાંઈ મહારાજ સૌ પર કૃપા વર્ષા કરી રહ્યા છે. આ અક્ષરધામમાં ભવિષ્યમાં જે કોઈ આવે તે સૌને પ્રેરણા મળે. તને મને ધને સુખી થાય. પોતપોતાના ક્ષેત્રમાં ભક્તિ કરે, અને તેમનો મોક્ષ થાય. એ આજે ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણના ચરણે પ્રાર્થના કરીએ છીએ. દેશ વિદેશમાંથી ઘણા બધાએ આ અક્ષરધામના નિર્માણમાં સહયોગ આપ્યો છે અને સેવા કરી છે. આ બધાનું ઋણ ક્યારેય ચૂકી શકાશે નહીં. એ બધાને વંદન કરું છું. આ સૌને ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણ અને પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ ખૂબ ખૂબ આશીર્વાદ આપે.
Good evening. My name is Dave Freed. I'm the mayor of Robbinsville, and I want to welcome you for being here this evening. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be with you tonight. Unfortunately, I was called away. But I want to talk to you a little bit about this journey that we've had with BAPS. This journey started almost a decade ago when we laid our very first stone, and it has been an incredible journey that we've been able to travel with you. I am so proud of what we've been able to accomplish together, and BAPS has become such an integral part of our community. And for that, I want to thank you. I'd also like to thank His Holiness for his inspiration and his vision. The vision to turn a small piece of land into something that is truly one of the wonders of the world. And this has been nothing short of spectacular. And not only His Holiness' vision, but also his inspiration. To be able to inspire over 12,000 volunteers to come together with one vision and one purpose is nothing short of incredible. Thank you again for being here tonight, and I want to be the first to officially welcome you to Robbinsville.
Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj, at each entryway of the divine Swaminarayan Akshardham, as they untie this divine rope, they are opening all of the doors of Akshardham to all of the people of North America and to the entire world.
बोलो स्वामीनारायण भगवान की, बोलो अक्षर पुरुषोत्तम महाराज की, बोलो प्रमुख स्वामी महाराज की, गुरुहरि महंत स्वामी महाराज की, अक्षरधाम महोत्सव की। अब परम पूज्य महंत स्वामी महाराज सभी महानुभावों के साथ बीएपीएस संस्था के वरिष्ठ संतों के साथ भगवान स्वामी नारायण के चरणों में जाकर के भाव पुष्पांजलि अर्पित करेंगे। परम पूज्य महंत स्वामी महाराज और सभी महानुभाव हाथ में पुष्प ग्रहण करते हुए भगवान स्वामी नारायण के चरणों में अपनी मंत्र पुष्पांजलि अर्पित करेंगे। हरि ओम जग्नेन जग्नमय जंत देवास्तानि ब्रह्माणि प्रथमान्यासन्न तेहनाकं महिमानः सचन्त जत्र पूर्वे साध्याः सन्ति देवाः। ओम स्वामी नारायणाय विद्महे साक्षराय धीमहि तन्नो हरि प्रचोदयात्। ओम श्री भगवते श्री स्वामी नारायणाय नमः। अक्षर पुरुषोत्तमाय भक्त मंडल सहिताय इमाम मंत्र पुष्पांजलिं समर्पयामि। स्वामी नारायण भगवान की जय। ये दिव्य अनुपम पल जिसका दिव्य दर्शन हम सबको प्राप्त हुआ, परम पूज्य महंत स्वामी महाराज और सभी महानुभाव भगवान स्वामी नारायण के चरणों में अपनी वंदना करते हुए हम सभी की ओर से मंगल प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं। सभी का मंगल हो, सभी का कल्याण हो, सभी का शुभ हो। अब इस प्रार्थना के साथ परम पूज्य महंत स्वामी महाराज आगे के कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित होने के लिए अक्षरधाम परिसर के चौक में प्रस्थान करेंगे।
श्री स्वामीनारायण भगवान की जय। स्वीकारो प्रभु अक्षरधाम